Daytona Beach, Florida, home to Hankster's Hot Rods, Muscle Car, and Collector Car Showroom, where we own all of our vehicles. We are not a consignment dealership. If you're watching today's presentation on YouTube, please be sure to check out our website, which is hanksters.com, so you can find all of our most current inventory. Our YouTube videos we never take down. We leave them up at all times, whether they were shot 2 days ago or 2 years ago. However, when a vehicle is funded in full, it comes down off of our website, letting you know that particular unit is no longer available for sale. HankstersGarage.com. Not only do we sell automotive parts and accessories all over the United States, but we also install them. So if you're interested in one of our cars, maybe you'd like to have power steering added, power disc brakes added, a vintage air system, a digital dash, we can do all of that for you prior to the vehicle leaving. So check that out, HankstersGarage.com. Also, if you're local to us here in the Daytona area, stop into the facility at 2385 South Ridgewood, and we can, we got different wheel and tire packages, all kinds of cool products on display. We do lift kits on Jeeps and trucks. Once again, HankstersGarage.com. One of the more popular muscle cars at this time is the Chevrolet Chevelle. And one of the most popular years is 1970, and that's what we have for you today. Red 1970 Chevelle, so let's check it out. The car does have a cowl tag up in the driver's side cowl area there. We will have a picture of the cowl tag on the website for you. This bad boy right here is your power brake booster, so the car does have power brakes. Down here in front of the valve cover on the driver's side, you have a power steering reservoir, which tells you the car is power steering. And the heater hose is hooked up, so the heater's working for those of you up north that may or may not need it. It is a big block car. Does have, by the casting number on the block, a 402 motor in it. So we checked the casting number, and it does have a 402. I mentioned red in color with the white stripes on the vehicle. The white stripes are, feels like they're painted onto me. They are not decals, they are painted. The red paint on the top of the fenders and the top of the hood looks to be in pretty good shape. I don't see anything blistered or cracked on top of the hood or the fenders. The red paint and the white paint looks to be in pretty nice shape on the top of the vehicle. Front bumper, chrome's pretty good on the vehicle. It does have a little blister right there under the SS on the nose of the car. The grill's in pretty good shape overall, and of course the rest of the bumper looks to be in pretty good condition. Down low there you can see you have your turn signal indicators, and your bumper bolts are not rusted or pitted up around there. SS badging in the center of the grill looks to be in good condition. Chrome around the headlights. Walking around the vehicle, you will see you have your SS396 badge there on the driver's side front fender. We did share with you that it is a 402 block by the casting number on the motor. It does have 5-star aftermarket chrome wheels, Cooper raised white letter tires. Cooper tires are brand new on the car. Does have the wheel opening moldings, chrome wheel opening moldings there on the driver's side. It's going to be around all 4 wheels, so those are in good shape. Chrome on there in nice condition. Front window glass, I don't see anything cracked or chipped. Looks to be in pretty good condition. Looks like an older piece of glass. There is some wear marks there from the wipers that definitely not a new windshield up front there, but overall in pretty good condition. Your chrome trim around the front window there is in nice shape. Chrome mirror on the driver's side door. Does have a little bit of patina on the back side. Overall it's in pretty good condition. Looks like a little tiny chip there on the driver door. The door fitment, pretty good overall. Check out your door gaps to the front fender and to the rear quarter, and then of course where the door lines up down there close to the rocker. Window glass overall on the car in pretty nice condition. Your quarter window glass, again, faint scratching from over time. Same thing with the door glass, but You know, no need to replace the glass. It's overall in pretty good condition. I've seen much worse. The chrome drip rail moldings that encompass the driver's side door glass and then the quarter window in the back there looks to be in pretty decent condition. Take a look inside the vehicle. We'll start with the door panel. So the Chevelles have this tendency to, you know, these door panels, they want to peel here where this chrome molding is. This one's no exception. It's got a little bit of peel there on the door. Overall, the door panel's in pretty nice shape. It's not heavily warped. Doesn't look to be heavily aged. Overall, other than the chrome portions that always peel off, it's in pretty good condition. Push our back seat button here, put the back seat forward. The rear seats not only have seat belts, but the vinyl looks to be in pretty good condition. Nothing ripped, torn, cracked up back there. Headliner looks to be in pretty good shape. The dome light illuminates when we open up the driver door. Carpeting in the car looks to be in pretty decent condition. Floor mats are brand new, front and rear. Vinyl on the driver's side seats in good shape. Nothing's ripped, nothing's torn. 4-speed car, so you do have a center console 4-speed in this 1970 Chevelle. Aftermarket steering wheel looks to be like a newer wheel. You got your Sun Pro Tech mounted there on the steering wheel. Again, I told you these Chevelle mats are new. We'll pull that out there and show you the carpeting underneath the floor mat. So, let's check out the paint on the roof. Up top there looks to be in pretty good shape as well. Again, nothing blistered or cracked, no fish eyes, no debris in the paint up top there. Same thing dropping down here to the rear quarter. We'll get a shot low on the rear quarter there, behind the wheels where, you know, it has a tendency to happen here on older cars where the bubbling, blistering, cracking might be occurring. Rear window glass. Again, about the same clarity as the rest of it. Chrome around the rear window there looks to be in good condition. You do have two Sony 6x9s in the rear deck there. The radio in this car is brand new. Literally, we took it out of the box and put it in the dash. However, it is not wired. So you'll have a brand new radio in the car. It's just not wired. We do not do audio. I don't have an audio guy. We don't have the facilities to do that, but the radio's brand new and the speakers are new. You just need to have your guy or gal hook them up. The stripes that started out on the hood continue onto the deck lid. Again, the paint in nice shape there on the white stripes on the deck lid, on the tops of the rear quarters. Looks to be in pretty decent condition. I would consider it a driver quality paint job. The anything that would be a cause for concern in the paint, we're going to try to point out in this video, but you know, paint is kind of a thing where everybody has their own opinion of paint quality and how good or bad the paint is, and overall on this car, I think the paint's pretty nice. You do have a set of dual chrome tips coming out of the lower valance there for the exhaust system. Your SS bumper, the chrome, about the same on the rear bumper as the front bumper. Not brand new bumpers, but no excessive wear or rust or pitting or anything like that going on. Trunk's pretty simplistic. You have your standard trunk mat. This would be the area where a spare and a jack would be. No spare, no jack on this car. I'm telling you, if the car came with a spare and jack, we ship it to you with a spare and jack. We don't hoard them or hide them, I promise you that. The trunk in the car, nice and solid. No holes, no rust or rot in there. Looks to be in pretty good condition. Trunk seal, good, not cracked or dry rotted there around the trunk. Passenger side of the car, about the same as the driver. You know, again, here's where like your problematic areas might be down low there. Looks to be in good shape on this 70 Chevelle. Top. Where the roof's going to drop down to the rear quarter looks to be in decent shape. Again, there's no blistering or cracking of the paint here. Door glass, quarter glass, same as the driver's side. The clarity on those two are pretty good. Same with the drip rail moldings here around the encompassing the window. Both driver door glass and quarter glass in good shape. Door fitment on the car is pretty good. You can see there that the corner of the door lines up nicely to the rear quarter and to the rocker. Your door gaps are pretty good. They look pretty uniform here from top to bottom. Chrome on the door handle looks to be a little newer. I don't have any history on this car, you know, when it was painted, when the motor was rebuilt, anything like that. Anything we know about the vehicle, we are disclosing in this video presentation. Chrome on the passenger side door panel, a little better than the driver's side. For obvious reason, there's always a driver, there isn't necessarily always a passenger. So the chrome seems to be on that door panel. Passenger seat, center console, looks to be in good shape. Your dash pad, we will show you a closer look at the dash pad when we're on the test drive. I don't see anything cracked up at the dash pad. Center console looks to be in pretty good condition. Again, we try to put you guys a little closer when we're actually in the car. That way you can see, you know, you got many still photos of the interior as well as many clips in the video presentation of the interior as well, so you can see that nice and close. Again, I mentioned your door gaps are pretty good here from top to bottom on the car. Your SS396 designation on the passenger side front fender. Do have what looks like a little tiny ding there in the wheel opening molding on the passenger side. All four wheels look to be in pretty good shape. I don't see any rust or pitting in the chrome on those, so that's a good thing. And I don't see anything going on here low on the passenger side front fender. Looks to be in pretty decent condition. 1970 ESS Chevelle. These go quick in our showroom, especially one like this where you're talking about a red car, power steering, power brake, 4-speed, center console, bucket seats. Car has a lot going for it. We are going to take it around the building and we'll throw it up in the air real fast and we will see what the undercarriage of the vehicle looks like. And then after that, we will do a short little test drive for you, show you how this 402 runs out, how the car drives and performs. I encourage you guys to visit our showroom here in Daytona Beach, especially if this is your first classic car purchase. We would love to show you our facility here in Daytona where we have anywhere from 60 to 70 cars on hand at any given time. You know, there's a lot of cars in our showroom that are not on our website. We sell a lot of vehicles before they ever make our website because we have thousands of visitors here to our showroom month after month and year after year. So a lot of the cars never even make the website. They buy them before they're fully processed. But if you visit our showroom here in Daytona, we'll be happy to show you this 70 Chevelle in person. We'll let you pull it outside, check out the paint and the sunshine. We'll rack it for you, put it up in the air, just like we're going to do here in a couple of minutes, show you the undercarriage. We'll let you drive it. You see how the car shifts, how the motor performs, how the car brakes, steers, stops, you know, all that stuff. We enjoy doing that. We do it quite often here in our Daytona showroom. To various buyers that, you know, either drive to our showroom or fly into our showroom from across the United States or across the state of Florida. But you know, I definitely, you know, this car is going to be, we're going to be asking good money for the car. 70 Chevelles are popular right now. They sell quickly. So I encourage you guys to visit our showroom in person, where we will actually look over the car for 2-3 hours if you'd like to. I mean, we cram as much as we possibly can into a short 20 to 25 minute video presentation. But when you're here, you can look the car over in its entirety for as long as you'd like to. We do a lot of sight unseen business and have been for over 20 years. So hopefully our business model tells you, and our longevity in the business tells you something about the type of quality and quantity of car we sell each month, not only out of our Daytona location, but out of our PA location as well. But you may not be familiar, as familiar with a classic car as I am. You know, I'm around these things, drive them, buy them, sell them, work on them every single day. Maybe it's been a long time since you've owned or driven or sat in a 1970 Chevelle. We will explain to you, you know, the responsibilities that come with owning and purchasing and owning a classic car, as well as show you our entire business operation here in Daytona Beach that we're proud of. Let's take this 70 Chevelle outside, we'll toss it up in the air and check out the undercarriage, and then after that we'll do a short little test drive and show you how the car runs out. Underneath our 1970 big block Chevelle, there's disc brakes up front. You can get a good look here at the front seal on the big block motor and the front of the oil pan here beyond the cross member. And then of course the rear of the motor, you got the high post starter on the passenger side, oil filter tucked up underneath the header on the driver's side. Both sides of the oil pan look pretty good at this time, driver and passenger. The flywheel has a scatter shield on it. You have dual headers that look to be a little newer. I don't see anything where the headers are, punctured, or any rust holes, rod holes, pin holes, anything like that. Floor pans on the vehicle look to be in good condition all the way back. You can see it looks like one solid piece here on the driver's side all the way throughout. Same thing on the passenger side. You can see the lip there where it starts. It's probably not the original pans, but it looks to be one solid unit throughout here. I don't see anything where it's siliconed or patched in anywhere. Coming off your headers, you have dual flow master pipes. It comes in mufflers on either side of the drive shaft in the rear there. Cross member supporting up the transmission looks to be in good shape. The rear of the vehicle has drum brakes, discs up front, drums in the rear. Of course, on a big block Chevelle, you got to have a 12-bolt rear, so there's your 12-bolt rear. As we discussed in the showroom, check out the Cooper Cobras. They're brand new. Plenty of tread on them because they literally have like less than 10 miles on them. Still got the little pink marks there from the tire manufacturer. The gas tank looks to be newer in the vehicle. The exhaust tips, chrome exhaust tips, are brand new. We actually had to put those on because when we got them, when we got the car, they were in the trunk, so we put the exhaust tips on. The frame rails on the vehicle look to be in pretty good shape, both sides, driver and passenger. Drop downs on the rear quarters look good. I don't know how much you can see, the exhaust is kind of in the way. Good looking car. It is a driver quality 1970 big block Chevelle. And speaking of driver, we're going to drop it down on the ground and we're going to take it out on a little drive and show you how the car runs out. Before we do that, let's discuss the payment options. If you're a cash buyer, we accept cashier's check, but the more common form of payment is bank wire transfer, simply because the funds are there the same day, and then we can start preparing the vehicle for shipment once the funds have arrived into our account. If you're financing, the collector car lenders we work with will do a 5 to 10 year loan on our classic cars. Credit score is going to be a big factor there. Time on the job, debt to income ratio, things of that nature. 10% down is going to be your minimum requirement. No matter what your credit score is, you're going to have to put a minimum of 10% down. So if you're talking about a $50,000 car, you're talking about $5,000 out of pocket. Again, the collector car lenders will finance the remainder over that 5 to 10 year period, whatever your approval is for. When you fill out the credit application on our website, the collector car lenders will contact you directly to discuss your approval. If you like what you hear, call us back, give us a deposit on a credit card to hold the vehicle while your financing is getting done, and you can go ahead and move forward. Typically, if you're quick with your paperwork, it can be funded in as little as 24 hours. It all depends on how fast you have insurance in place. You get your documents back to your loan documents back to the lender. Once the vehicle is funded, no matter if you are cash or financing, we put the vehicle through a pre-delivery inspection process. They're old cars. Anything can start leaking, anything can stop working at any given time. Therefore, we put the car through one last shakedown prior to it departing our facility here in Daytona Beach. We check the wipers, horn, turn signals, tail lights, brake lights, lug nut torque, all that stuff. This way we give it one final shakedown, again, prior to it leaving and it being on its way to you. Once the guys green light it, tell us it's good to go, we call a carrier for pickup. Generally, we can have a truck here within 48 hours. Sometimes it's a little longer, but I promise you, once we're funded, we work quickly. The car goes through inspection, goes through detail, gets dispatched to a carrier, and it's on its way to you wherever you might be in the United States or in the world. Let's set this 70 Chevelle down on the ground. It's a beautiful day here in Daytona. We'll take the car out on a test drive and show you how it runs. Okay, we are inside our 70 big block Chevelle, red, with a horn, with turn signals, driver and passenger. Maybe I switched too quick. Driver, passenger. Sun Pro tack mounted on the steering wheel. Factory tack is not functioning. If you would like us to try to make the factory tack function, we can do that for an additional cost. Wipers. And they park back where they should. The radio, again, brand new. Took it out of the box and put it in there myself. Well, not myself, ourselves. It's not hooked up, so, but it is brand new. Fuel gauge down low. Oil pressure. Temp's just coming up because we just started the car. What else? 4-speed center console. Center console's in pretty decent shape. Does have some wear here on the silver portion, but overall the plastic's not cracked on the lid or around the 4-speed shifter at all. Headliner looks to be definitely newer. Back seat. Steering wheel's new. Dash pad looks to be in good shape. I don't see anything torn, ripped, or cracked there. Clarity out of the front windshield looks to be in pretty good shape. By the way, I don't know if I said it in the showroom or not. These sun visors are brand new too. The ones that were in the car were all coming apart right here, so we put brand new ones in it, so those are brand new as well. Clarity out of the rear view mirror is nice also. So we've been sitting here talking to you for about 3 or 4 minutes now, and you can see the car's idling nicely. It's not stalling out, it's not starving for fuel, it's not starving for air, so that's a good thing on a big block Chevrolet. Let's take it out on a test drive. Very pleased with how well this car is running. Check it out, you let go of the steering wheel, the car tracks perfectly straight. The steering's nice and tight. The shifter's not popping out of gear, it's holding steady. The steering wheel's not vibrating. No tire vibration whatsoever. I told you the Coopers are brand new, so it's got a real nice brand new tire ride to it. There's no excessive noise in the interior of the vehicle. No rattling, like a loose window or a loose glove box or anything like that. The car's real nice and tight. The car has good acceleration. It's easy to find the keyway on the shifter. Speedo is working, by the way. It is reading accurate, and it is not bouncing around. I don't know if you see it, it's about 35 miles per hour. We're in a 40 mile per hour zone. People in front of us don't really feel like going fast today, I guess. But super nice Chevelle. 1970 driver quality. We got a red light up here. We're going to hit the brakes. We're going to see what's going on with our brakes here, see if we got any issues there. Car stops like it should. No vibrations, pulsations out of the brakes. Good deal. I'm going to run through a couple gears here, maybe get it to 4. Coming down. I don't know if you can get the speedo there. Again, it's kind of dark, but 55, 50. No hands on the wheel at 50. Nice tight steering. By the way, I don't know, 78, 79 on the 10 gauge. That's fantastic for a big block this time of year. We're sitting about, it's a little cooler for us here today. We're about 82 degrees, but you know, car's running nice and cool, which is a great thing on a big block Chevy. Power steering, power brakes, big block, red, center console, 4-speed, brand new Coopers. Nice car. 70 Chevelles sell almost instantaneously in our showroom. We've sold a lot of them so far in 2022, and I'm sure we'll pop a couple more before the year's over, including this one. Again, check it out at a traffic light. Take my foot off the brake, foot off the clutch. No spitting and sputtering, stalling out, anything like that. 386-944-9219 is our contact phone here in Daytona Beach. Hanksters.com is our website. That's where you can find all the photos of this car today, along with this video presentation you're watching right now. At full retail price, our 1970 Chevelle includes shipping in the lower 48 United States on an enclosed carrier. It also includes a powertrain warranty. That warranty is good at any ASE certified facility in the United States. You don't have to bring it back to Florida. You don't have to bring it to Hanksters. You don't have to take it to a muscle car dealership. You don't have to take it to a Chevy dealer. You can probably take it to the same person that's working on your daily driver. Is the price of the car negotiable? Most certainly is. However, if we negotiate the price of the car, the warranty comes off. The warranty is good at full retail price only. And again, the warranty is on the powertrain. It doesn't cover batteries, starters, brakes, alternators, oil leaks, training leaks, just for major mechanical breakdowns in the drivetrain. At a negotiated price, the shipping also comes off. You know, our full retail price is a luxury turnkey type deal. We give you the security of the warranty. We set up the shipping. We call the driver. We set up the dispatch. We pay for the shipping. We set up the delivery to you, all that stuff. At a negotiated price, we just go ahead and we pass you off to a shipping broker if you need assistance with shipping. All they do is ship cars. We're not in the car ship business. We are in the sales business. So we provide shipping as a convenience to our customers. We don't mark it up, make any money off of it. Again, it's just a luxury to have at our full retail price. At a negotiated price, you just got to do a little more legwork. You pay the driver when they arrive with the car. You can decide whether you want it open or enclosed. You do the pickup arrangements and delivery arrangements with the broker, things like that. Of course, if you're a car collector, maybe you have your own open or enclosed trailer. We've had plenty of people come to our Daytona showroom, trailer cars home. That's fine. Again, we don't mark up the shipping or make any money off of it. And of course, if you're local to us here in the Sunshine State, Central Florida, and you want to come pick this 70 Chevelle up, you can do that also. Check out the temp. Again, we're here at idle on an 82, 83 degree day. We're still sitting 182, which is fantastic. You know, a big block, anything under 200, you're doing pretty good. Hanksters Hot Rods is located in Central Florida, sunny Daytona Beach. One last time, our website is hanksters.com. We would love to earn your business and to our growing customer base, not only throughout the United States, but throughout the entire world. Hanksters Hot Rods, Daytona Beach, Florida. Check us out.